can't believe there's someone here already. I'm just getting some stuff set up. Ooh, I have to get this live stream set up because usually I have the front-facing camera on so I can see myself in the screen, but I can't right now. But yeah, I'll be here in a second. Let me just get some stuff set up. Can you guys hear my squeaky shoes? And my phone's upside down. I'll fix that first, and then I'll show you guys, what do I have going on here? So professional. I'll show you guys the housework that I have done. I don't think, I shouldn't be touching my phone screen. I'm probably messing with stuff. I don't think I have much more done than the last video that I showed you guys. But I did buy some more stuff. Just gotta pull up YouTube so I can see chat. Oh, you guys can see me all right. One person watching right now. It's always, I don't know who's watching. Is it my grandma? I doubt it's my grandma. She doesn't even know my YouTube channel. It is F Future. Hey, F Future. How you doing? Nice channel. Thank you. It's gonna sound weird to ask, but what makes my channel nice? I'm just like making weird videos. Ethereum is the best, yeah. I've been invested in Ethereum since October of 2015, and I only have half a Bitcoin and like 740 Ethereum right now. Maybe more than that. No, yeah, I think it's a bit more than that. Most of it's in staking right now. I was thinking today, let me get a drink before I go into, I'm like, why is my live stream, but I have it paused? I was thinking today, I saw, I was working in construction, taking my wages in at a few hundred. How were you having your paychecks partially converted to Ethereum? I remember in like 2015, there was a website, I forget the name of it, but there was a website where you could have your checks direct deposited. I think they would be direct deposited to this website, and then they would split your paycheck up. So then they give you, say, 50% cash and 50% Ethereum. No, I used wages to buy it. Okay. Yeah, there was some website that like automatically did it for you. I guess I don't remember exactly how it worked, because if they did it the way that I'm saying, if it worked how when you direct deposit your check to them, then you're giving them 100% trust in your paycheck to give you the money back in Ethereum and cash, and not just keep all your money. So I'm not sure if it worked that way, but yeah, there was a website that automatically did it. Gonna buy a house, nice. Are you familiar like with my channel? Have you, like, I just bought a house a couple months ago. I moved from Pennsylvania to Florida. Ethereum is saving me. What price, like how long have you been involved in, I sold all. How long have you been involved in Ethereum? BTC since 2013. And have you kept most of your cryptocurrency, or did you like sell most of it along the way? I guess I'm just trying to get a sense for held through crashes. All right, yeah, so you sound like you're in a pretty good position. So congratulations, man. It's really tough to do, to hold for that long and not just spend and cash out when there's dips and stuff like that. Held since 2013, had no money, only started working late. Yeah, that's pretty much the same position. I got involved in 2013 as well. I think the end of 2012, I was looking for places to invest money because I didn't have I didn't graduate high school and I didn't go to college, so I had like no hope for my future pretty much. So I was looking for places to invest money that I had. I had, I think $15,000 at the time. And I was looking into gold in 2012, and that just didn't seem like it would make the amount of money that I needed to make in order to have a future. And then one of my friends, I was involved in like Android hacking and all that, and was in IRC channels. And one of my friends mentioned Bitcoin months before I got into it, and then I started looking into it and everything. So I started mining Litecoin because back then I couldn't afford an ASIC, and it seemed so. The reason I didn't start mining Bitcoin is because I couldn't afford an ASIC, and they all the ASICs were like pre-orders, and you didn't know if you were gonna get them in time, and or if they would even be delivered. So Litecoin was like the hope for people that didn't want to get involved in Bitcoin, or couldn't get involved in Bitcoin. Let me get a drink real quick. But yeah, so I had 7 or 8 AMD 7950s that I was mining Litecoin with. And then Litecoin was just kind of stagnant, and I didn't see a future for it. So then in October of 2015, I traded my Litecoin for Ethereum. I think it's dangerous now to hodl now with stock market at all-time high, but it could still go up more. See, the way that I look at the stock market, a lot of it is only going up because of inflation. So it's not like you're actually making money. It's more of like a store of value, because the government's not going to let the stock market crash. So the stocks are always going to go up. But are they going to go up relative to inflation? I don't think so. I don't see that happening. And a lot of stocks, when you value stocks, you have to take into account their net profits and their ability to expand and get more profits and everything like that. And a lot of these stocks in like the last year haven't really increased their business or been more profitable. It's all just government or like the Fed messing with money and all that stuff. But that's just my personal view on stocks. That's why I haven't been involved in stocks. And also, I don't see stocks going up as much as cryptocurrency does. So I'm better off being involved in cryptocurrency. It's a bit scary how everything has gone up massively. Yeah, I read Zero Hedge, which is a website, zerohedge.com. And they always talk about a stock market crash coming along and all that stuff. I'm not 100% sure that that will actually happen because of inflation and the government propping everything up. Another thing with the stock market that I noticed, especially in this past year, with you can just look at like electric companies and battery-focused companies like Tesla. It's like ever since, so with all these stocks and that, all you have to do to make money in the stock market is pay attention to what the government is investing in. Because if the government's going to invest in electric vehicles and all that, well then that's gonna make all the gas companies, you're gonna want to sell the gas companies and buy these electric companies. And it really fucked up the stock market because it's not a free market anymore. It's not the people of the country deciding what companies they want. Now it's just the government kind of investing for you and investing in the country for you. So, but if they increase interest rates, they say it'll crash stocks. Yeah, that's a possibility. I'm not sure, and that's a little bit more deep than I want to think about right now. But yeah, I see people saying that too. But yeah, like with Tesla, a lot of people don't like me saying this. There was one person last time I live streamed when I was talking bad about Tesla or whatever. Like, there's a lot of competition. Like especially now, like you have all these other manufacturers coming in, building electric vehicles and all that stuff. Tesla's going to have way more competition than they ever had before. And all these automakers have been involved in the industry for a lot longer than Tesla has. So I'm not sure how Tesla will be able to compete as far as like resources and connections and production facilities and all that. Just gotta see what happens. But yeah, that's the reason I don't invest in Tesla is because, like I said, it's just the government choosing the winners of the stock market at this point, and it just erodes the free market and the people's choice or the people's will to do what they want to do, or to not to do what they want to do, but to invest in companies that they actually believe in and want to see. That's another thing. I made a video. I'm probably talking way too much. I'm sorry about that. But that's another thing. What was I going to say? I don't remember what I was going to say, but Cardano up massively. I think it's bubble 2. I buy AdaBear. I'm not sure what AdaBear is, but yeah, I don't believe in Cardano. I don't like Charles Hodgkinson, like how he acts. I've never liked him. 3 times short Ada. Yeah. A big thing with Cardano was they were staking. They had staking first. So everyone was buying ADA so that they can stake and earn huge interest rates on, but there was no functionality to it. I know recently that Cardano, I think, did they release their smart contract stuff yet? Or I think they just announced their smart contract stuff. And that was like one of the reasons that it just shot up so much in the last couple days. But you still got to see how that's going to work out, if there's any bugs in smart contracts 2055. Yeah, you got to see how that's going to work out, if there's any bugs. Like with Ethereum, with smart contracts, there were tons of bugs. Like we had the DAO happened in like 2015 and all that stuff. There's a lot of bugs, so there might still be a lot of bugs. And I'm not familiar at all with any of the technical aspects of Cardano or how it works or anything like that. So I can't speak on the likelihood of it succeeding or failing, but yeah, best wishes with your investments, and hope you get the house that you're looking for. Yeah, bubbles everywhere. Except for gold. I guess gold dropped a bit recently, and has been relatively steady in the around $1,800 for like the last year, which usually when markets are stable, that's when there's going to be a breakout, either up or down. I don't know, but it's just a matter of time. So I don't know what's going to happen to gold in the future, but I think it's going to move some way in the near future. All right. I'm going to show you guys how many people we have here. 2 people. I think one of those people include me. I'm just going to give you guys a quick update about the progress so far that I made on my house, and then I'm going to start working on the painting stuff. So let's see, what did I buy and get done already? I got this rug in today. Very nice. I got these rugs out here, so we can keep down on the dust and everything. Yeah, so I had all the tile and everything installed in this house. I didn't want this grout color because I wanted a lighter color so you couldn't see the lines, but they installed the wrong color. And I was just like, whatever, I don't want you guys, like I just want to move on from all this tile, because they were here for many days working on everything. So we have to touch up some paint spots because some of the paint lifted up. Got to paint the ceiling a matte white color because it's not painted, it's actually just spackle. So I want to get that painted also because I got some paint on the ceiling and everything like that. I did buy just one acoustic panel just to test it to see if I like the color. So I have to order to do this whole room. I know it's 3 here, 5 or 6 right here, 2 right here. It's gonna be, if I do this whole room, like 24 panels, I think, and they're $40 each. So I might just end up doing right here, 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 and like half of this wall for now. So today we gotta finish the trim, but first I want to do the rest of the blue paint. So we have to go in here and do this edge along here. Do all this trim and stuff too. Man, my shoes are so squeaky on this floor. Then do all the blue paint in here too, and I think that edge as well. And then we should be done with all the colored paint down here, I think. And so then we just have to do all the trim after that. Sorry. I did get rugs for the carpet. Oh, and I did get one outside. Do I want to show you guys outside? What if someone like sees me? But yeah, I did get a rug for outside and for all along these stairs. And I painted some stuff up here. I got a king size bed, but I don't have a bed frame next for it, or yet for it. I don't know why I'm going up here. There's nothing really to show you, but I painted some of the hallway the other day too. But, oh yeah, and I can't move my office. This is seriously where I work. Well, mostly I just have my laptop. But I can't move my office down to the office yet because I'm installing recessed lighting. This room's gonna be my gym, so I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4 recessed lights in here and a ceiling fan. But yeah, the reason I can't move everything, like, I'm probably just gonna set up my desks. I have an L-shaped one here, a long one right here, and a new server rack that goes right here. But I'm not gonna move all my computers down to this room yet because I wanna install recessed lighting in the ceiling, and that's gonna mean that my electricity has to get shut off for them to install all this. So if I move my Ethereum validator down here and my modem and internet and all that stuff, it's just gonna have to get shut off. So I do have to call an electrician. I was calling an electrician, but he's like really busy and doesn't really return my phone calls. So, all right, I'll catch up on your comments and see if you have anything, and then I'll start painting. All right, no new comments. So let's get a drink and then get some paint. I have like so much garbage and stuff too that I have to take care of. But this is my garage. Yay. So these are the 2 fans I'm installing, one for the office and one for the gym. And then there's gonna be another 4-blade fan that's gonna go right there eventually. What are we doing? And I have the recessed lights already. The backsplash tile, the owner of so for the kitchen, the owner has COVID, and I think his wife and his kids have it too. So they're not available to do all this stuff. So I have to wait like another week for that. Who cares? Let's just get mixing up some paint. Oh yeah, I have to paint all the closets white as well, which maybe we can start on. I'm surprised there's still 3 people watching, well, 2 people if we count myself. I'm not really being super entertaining. But I did ask my neighbor to help me, so he's gonna come and help me paint sometime this week. Are we okay frame-wise? Yeah. Don't drop the phone.
it's a bad idea.
Oh, a new comment. Let's see. Do you think stock market crash will take BTC with it because coronavirus crash made BTC go down as well? It depends what the reason is for it. If the stock market crashes and people see that it's because the government fucked up the stock market and manipulated it, then that's going to give people more trust in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and the prices will go higher in Bitcoin and Ethereum. If it's like a panic situation, like with coronavirus, a lot of people panicked. They didn't know if they were going to keep their jobs and all that stuff. So a lot of people sold from the stock market or cryptocurrency so that they had enough money to survive as like emergency fund or whatever. Like myself, I sold, I don't remember how much, I think $14,000 during the coronavirus, and that was at like low prices. Like I sold Ethereum at like $150 each or something like that, just so I had money to survive. And I didn't even end up needing most of that money. I needed some of it, but a lot of that money ended up going into buying like weird stuff that I didn't need. But they seem to be correlated even though they're not supposed to be. I don't think so. There's a ton of instances where Bitcoin goes up and the stock market crashes or stays stagnant. I think it was just that one instance. I think that was probably the only instance was the coronavirus where they both crashed at the same time. That's the only one I can remember at least. Because the last crash was in 2008 with the stock market, and that didn't. Cryptocurrency wasn't around then. And then I think the reason that cryptocurrency went up at the same time the stock market went up was, well, one reason is because people stopped panicking and started realizing the situation with COVID. Like more information came out about COVID, about how deadly it is, how infectious it is, and more. As time went on, we had developed a plan to get out of it, out of COVID and all that stuff. So that's why everything went up at the same time. And then also, a lot more people started catching on to cryptocurrency because the news of inflation and the government's lowering interest rates and all this stuff awoken people or got more people to pay attention to cryptocurrency. And then also with Joe Biden, I said this before he was elected, he's like the best president to make cryptocurrency prices go up because he's gonna fuck with the economy so bad that people are gonna not want to be involved in it anymore. That was really hard. I fought with that for a long time in the last couple years because I didn't want the dollar to go to shit and the stock market to collapse. So I didn't want Joe Biden to be president, even though it helps me a lot financially for a shitty president. But all right, what do we have to do first? I guess I should probably get a tripod set up, or a better tripod, so you guys have more angles. Oh, and if you can you share my live stream on your social media, anyone here, so we can get some more viewers? Not that I don't enjoy just having 1 or 2 viewers, but definitely more enjoyable having more viewers. All right, we're gonna paint the, touch up a couple places in here first. It's so bright, or it's actually nice lighting with the window. Oh, I can see comments on here. Hi from the UK. I almost said the Q yay. Hi from the Q yay. How you doing? Yeah, it's actually nice in here having the light from the window, but it's not gonna be nice for my office because I need to have controlled lighting. So that window is gonna have to have a curtain on it, but, all right. First blue stuff is to touch up those little spots. Trying to be really careful because I don't want to have to repaint the trim. All right, that's good enough. It might need another coat when it dries, we'll see. Now I need to do this line right here. I should put down the paint before I do this. Ooh, four people watching right now. Yay. I'm so professional. Oh yeah, I also, almost dropped you guys. I also have to paint this trim up here. Now you're out of focus. I also have to paint the trim up there because I got like gray and blue paint on it. But I don't think I'm gonna paint the whole trim because I think if I just touch up spots, you're not gonna be able to tell where it's touched up and where it's not touched up. So. Am I allowed to, I guess this isn't really the question for you guys. Am I allowed to listen to, I know I can't listen to copyright music. Am I allowed to listen to like podcasts or something on YouTube? Yeah, check out these weird curtains, like the weird brackets for them. They're clips like this, like it holds it in like that. Never seen anything like that before until I came to Florida. Also, the curtains or blinds, I guess they're blinds, in this room, they're held on an even different way. Can we get in here? I don't really want to go through this to show you guys, but there's a bracket in here and up here, and oh, I guess I need to show you guys behind it. But basically, it just clips in right here to hold it up. I'm not gonna show you guys that whole thing because too much work. I guess I need to clean these so that it's not all dusty and yellow as well. Am I speaking loud enough? Let me know if I'm speaking loud enough. But yeah, I should probably clean those blinds. And yes, I have an outdoor refrigerator. I'm rich. I don't even use the thing. It's not even plugged in. But it came with the house, and I really just want to get rid of it. But I don't know who to sell it to or anything. Because I'm never in it. The only time I can see an outdoor refrigerator is like if I had a barbecue set up outside and I used a lot of, and I barbecued a lot and had a lot of people over and all that, but I don't, and I'm just one person and I can just go to my kitchen refrigerator if I need anything. And it's like you have to keep both refrigerators stocked. So say I want a drink, say that I want a protein drink or something. Well, in order for it to be efficient, I have to have it in both of my refrigerators. This way I can go to whatever refrigerator is closest to me at the time. So I have to keep both refrigerators stocked with the same stuff. And that just means I have to buy twice as many things. A strict screw. Well, it's not a strict screw. At Future, do you have enough Ethereum that you stake any of it, or are you, or do you invest it in any like interest accounts like BlockFi or anything like that? Okay, that doesn't work. No, I'm all out. Oh, I thought you said you were investing to save for a house and you held through the crash and everything. don't feel comfortable standing on that. I hold BTC from 2013 through all crashes, and then converted and went all F, and now I have sold all my F. So you don't have any cryptocurrency at all now? But yeah, I wish I had a small bag to stake, not enough. Did you buy anything cool though when you sold? What am I doing next? All I have is Bear and SNX. I wish I could hold longer, but scared of losing it all. Yeah, I'm scared, like, the reason, when there's times that I think the market's gonna crash, well, I think usually I'm wrong about when the market's gonna crash, but there's times where I wanted to sell everything, and I'm like, I don't want to pay all the taxes if I sell everything, so that's why I don't do it. 9.49% have SNX. I'm going to look up what SNX is. Synthetics. Synthetics is a derivatives liquidity protocol providing the backbone for derivatives trading in DeFi, allowing anyone, anywhere to gain on-chain exposure. Would that be a security? That's like my first thought, like anything involving derivatives might be a security, and then the SEC would come after it. I guess it's a token that allows the trading of securities. Oh wow, am I really? Oh no, I'm like, is the video really that far behind? No, I just had my player back. You can buy artificial shares on Ethereum. So what do you mean artificial shares? Like artificial shares of a stock? Like a stable coin for a stock? I guess that's what, backed by SNX tokens. Yeah, so I guess it is like a stable coin for a stock. Oh, is that I saw people in the Staker subreddit were talking about there was a SETH and SF. Maybe that's what they were talking about. Oh, is that the STSLA, the S Tesla? Is that what, was that removed from Uniswap? I saw that Uniswap delisted like hundreds of tokens or whatever because they were securities or something like that, which is like a whole other thing because I thought Uniswap would be decentralized and like no one was in control of what got listed or anything like that. So that was, I'm not sure how that worked out. That was kind of weird seeing that. Oh, didn't know that happened. Yeah, look up like Uniswap delisting. I didn't read this story, I just saw the headline. All right, this one's from Cointelegraph. I'll put the link in chat. All right, synthetic tokens and tokenized stocks have made it onto Uniswap Labs' blacklist as regulatory concerns mount. The world's leading decentralized exchange, Uniswap, has announced the delisting of a number of tokens from its app interface. So that's what I was talking about. Like Uniswap was supposed to be decentralized and not controlled by anyone. So I was wondering, like, who made the decision to delist all this stuff and how that decision was made. Uniswap Labs made the announcement. So this is from July 26th. This article's from. Uniswap Labs made the announcement on Friday, emphasizing that tokens had been removed from the app interface only, and that the protocol remains immutable. These changes pertain to the interface at app.uniswap.org. The company Uniswap Labs is the software developer that built the front-end web app portal. All right, so it's just removed from the app portal, so then it's still on Uniswap, I guess. The front end is separate from the Unicall protocol itself, which is autonomous code that was released as a public good. In a blog post, Uniswap Labs hinted that increased regulatory pressure may have influenced its decision, stating, "We monitor the evolving regulatory landscape." The company also described the move as consistent with actions taken by other DeFi interfaces. The tokens that have been delisted from the platform's interface include instruments that may be at risk of being classified as securities by a regulator, including tokenized stocks, options tokens, insurance-based tokens, and synthetic assets from crypto derivatives such as synthetics. Gold-based token Tether Gold is among the assets targeted. However, Uniswap founder Hayden Adams attributed XAUT, so that's the name for Tether Gold, removal is to buggy code. Meme-themed tokens, including Grumpy Cat, had also found their way onto Uniswap's blacklist. The reaction from the crypto community saw Uniswap's purported decentralization called into question. Industry observers such as Chainlink God asked why Ethereum's uni holders did not get to vote on the delistings, tweeting, "Not very informative here. Was this decision made through governance vote? If not, this opens a whole can of worms and sets a terrible precedent." Uniswap is currently the leading decentralized exchange by trade volume, with the protocol's V2 and V3 versions facilitating a combined of $1.5 billion worth of trade volume in the past 24 hours. Regulatory pressure on the crypto section is mounting across the globe, with Binance and BlockFi recently incurring the wrath of authorities in the UK and United States, respectively. As reported by Cointelegraph, the Texas State Securities Board has joined its counterparts in New Jersey and Alabama, so it's just talking about BlockFi, in taking action against BlockFi. Vermont became the fourth state to issue an order against BlockFi on July 25th. Oh man, that's really bad. I'm surprised. You need to be keeping up with the news and everything if you're invested in this stuff. Like, not to say that like you're a bad person or anything like that, but you have to look into this stuff and keep up with the news and think about regulatory concerns before you invest in stuff like that. I'm just looking for synths on MetaMask. Uniswap, can't find them now. There's another article that I read the other day about Binance is being forced by, I don't remember where it was, but being forced to locate stolen funds, the owner of stolen funds from something or whatever. SNX up today, LOL. How far is SNX up? I guess I can just look it up myself, but how far is SNX up? And did it crash when, good job I come here. I don't even,
But it's actually your conversation that brought this out, because this isn't something that I would have even talked about or anything. I wasn't gonna make a big deal about it or anything like that. Let's see, CoinMarketCap has it at $11.41. Okay, so there's a big crash on, what day was it? Oh, so before that article, on May, zoom in a little bit more here. I guess I'll turn around so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Oh, this is gonna be hard to hold. Sorry if my voice is too loud. I'm like right up to my microphone now. Yeah, so like May 17th, it crashed. So this is before that article. That article, well, I don't remember where it was. What was it, June 26th, I said? Oh, July 26th. So it crashed before this article. And then July 26th, I guess it crashed again. Or no, because right here is July 11th, it crashed. I'm gonna look up and see, because maybe this article was written after it happened. And that's why there's a delay in data. You know what I mean? Like maybe this article was published a couple days after the delisting. I don't know. Everything that I see shows being posted on the 24th is the earliest article. Does Uniswap blog have anything about it? All right, so the Uniswap blog has, this article maybe is about it. Let's see. Uniswap Labs, a software development studio that contributes to the Uniswap protocol, proud to play a part in. Apparently, well, all right, I'm just going to read this because there's nothing that stands out to me on this being about it. Uniswap Labs, a software development studio that contributes to the Uniswap protocol, is proud to play a part in creating a better, more equitable financial system. One of Uniswap Labs' contributions is the portal it provides at app.uniswap.org, an open source interface for reliable, trustworthy token interaction with Uniswap. To continue to innovate and provide for this tool as we monitor an evolving regulatory landscape. Today, consistent with actions taken by other DeFi exchanges, we have taken the decision to restrict access to certain tokens. Yeah, so this was made July 23rd. So yeah, that doesn't really correlate because the price went up. The price went up after that announcement of Synthetics. So maybe there was some other news, because this is like the bottom right here, which is July 19th. So I don't know. Unless there was like some other news specific to synthetics. SNX to OG for government since on Ethereum are a bit much for them. Too awesome. I need to get painting done. Not that you guys, not that I don't like talking to you guys. And actually having you guys here makes it more interesting and less dreadful and boring. I'll give you guys a little bit better camera angle, I suppose. I mean, I say I will, I'm not sure if I can actually accomplish this. Yeah, that's what, excuse me, that's what we got. Oh my God. My paintbrush was already dried up, and there's like a layer of dry paint on this. I have to paint faster. I hate painting with a paintbrush because my hand gets cramped so fast. All right, I'm gonna need a second coat on that once it dries. Now on to other stuff that has to be blue. Have you seen the CBBI Bitcoin bull run? No, I haven't. Let me look into it right now. I don't even know what CBBI is. Right. Crypto Bitcoin Bull Run Index. All right, this is from colintalkscrypto.com/CBBI. Colin Talks Crypto Bitcoin Bull Run Index. So I guess he has his own index, which is just a bunch of metrics that track if Bitcoin's going to go on a bull run. The CBBI is an average of 11 different metrics. It helps us understand what stage of the Bitcoin bull run and bear market cycles we're in. In addition, as the crypto market generally follows Bitcoin, the CBBI can be used as a leading macro indicator for other crypto assets such as Ethereum. The CBBI is not investment advice and it tends to be a fun way of looking at crypto movements. Is this something that you can, is it an index that you can like buy, or is it just it might just be a metric, not a, like I think of like index funds and stuff like that. But, let's see. So this, am I in frame? Yeah, so this orange is the Bitcoin price, and then this is the CBBI confidence. So I would guess that everything just, and this is a 6-month chart. It looks just like everything's just flat with confidence. So I would assume you would see like a huge spike if it's going to predict the price is going to go up. All right, well, this doesn't really correlate right here because it shows, well, the index was really high at like 100, that's a peak. Oh, and then that's also when Bitcoin peaked in 2017. And then the index went way down, but Bitcoin didn't go down as far as the index. A lot of these metrics too, they don't give you insight into the future far ahead enough for it to make a difference in your trading. Like, well, just this, you can see like the peak here, it's the same as the Bitcoin peak. Usually like the best metrics is just following the news and all that stuff. It's trying to predict BTC tops and bottoms, yeah. All right, what else has to be blue? I think we can move to the front room. And do these two windows. these hinges go the other way. All right, I'm gonna break my finger if I do that. I'm kind of tempted to leave these blinds off. It's nice being able to see out these windows. Don't look out my front window and get my address. You're not gonna be able to get it, but I hate when there's like multiple holes drilled. Usually I fill them up with spackle and redo it, but I'm just gonna leave them. What the hell am I doing? Wow, the shoe squeak. So this is gonna be a problem trying to put tape around a curve. I might just not even put tape around it. It's the most tedious, stupid stuff ever. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I mean, my big body's just gonna be in the way anyway. 2 people watching still, 2 hours into this. Man, and I only got this much done in 2 hours? I think I'm gonna put a second coat of blue on everything that we did already in this video, in this live stream, and then make something to eat. I'll probably still live stream and show you guys what I'm gonna cook. Just some cheeseburgers, burgers and Swiss cheese. Doing a second coat will go by pretty fast though, because everything's taped up already. And I don't have to do like a super detailed second coat. What do we want to do for putting you guys somewhere? Turn on the light too. Professional. Oh, I never even painted this. And of course, here I am again, getting my big body in the way of the camera. I did a knife sharpening live stream. It was my last live stream. That was like a couple hours. Not a single person showed up for it. No one talked to me at all. I just sat there listening to music. And when the music I listened to was copyright written, and so the video had to get taken down. Or I think it's still up. It's just there's a copyright strike on it. I don't know if the music is still playable or not. And back to the front room. The office that we did, the touch-up thing, that's okay. We don't need to put a second coat on it. Same with this corner right here. It's okay. Oh, I have something to talk about. We'll wait a couple seconds for this to dry up anyway, which I think it's okay. It doesn't need to dry anymore. All right. I bought I want to call it a Roomba because I think Roomba is kind of turning into like a generalized name for these things, but this is a Roborock S7 and it's awesome. It has, oh, I can't show you on my phone, but I got it in the mail yesterday and I let it run and it mapped out my entire house. On the app, it generated a map and then you can separate that map room by room. I'm gonna have an Ethereum mat or something Ethereum themed, like a mouse pad. That'd be pretty cool. What was I saying? So it has this entire map for my house, and this does vacuuming and mopping. So it has this water container right here where you can put water in. I don't know if I want to lift it up. I guess it's okay. And it has this mop thing right here along with the vacuum. And this thing raises up and down, so if it's on carpet, it'll lift up. So you can schedule it. I have it scheduled once a week to do vacuuming and mopping all at the same time. But you can separate it so it'll only do like one side of the house one day a week and then the other side of the house the other day a week. And you can have it mop one day and vacuum another day and all this other stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that. I have it set to run on Mondays. And this whole house, so 1,100 square feet is what I have it set to sweep and mop. It did in 75 minutes. And I did that on the lowest vacuum setting, which was like the lowest intensity for vacuuming, because this isn't really a dirty place anyway. And I didn't do any mopping on that pass, but it used 30% of the battery to do 1,100 square feet on like the lowest intensity. So, and then I went for another go around and I did mopping just in this section right here.
just because I wanted to see how that would work. And that used, I think like 7% battery and got done in like 15 minutes. And I had that on like the highest intensity scrubbing. Now we have 3 people watching, yay. Yeah. So super excited about my new robotic vacuum. So I have a Roomba, a older, now back to 2 people watching. I have a Roomba as well, like an older 600 series that I got in like 2015, and it doesn't do mopping or mapping. But that, that I have just upstairs, and it doesn't map out anything. It just goes in like a random space. So I was gonna get a new Roomba for upstairs because Roombas are apparently better for carpets and Roboroks are better for hard floors. And a Roomba doesn't have mopping. You have to get a separate Roomba Brava for mopping. So I was gonna get a Roomba for upstairs, but it's probably easier even though this one isn't as good on carpets. My carpets don't get crazy dirty anyway, so I don't need the extra vacuuming power that a Roomba has. Plus, if I have 2 of the same ones, then I can run them all from the same app. So I only need to have 1 app on my phone. And when I buy replacement parts, like replacement, I'll show you. I bought a bag of replacement mop heads, replacement brushes, and replacement filters. This was on sale for like $7. It's like an off-brand that I got from Amazon for like 4 or 5 of each of them. But if I get 2 of the same Roboroks, the same S7 for upstairs and another one for downstairs, then I don't have to buy different replacement parts and everything, as opposed to if I had a Roomba upstairs and a Roborok downstairs, then I need to have both of that stuff on hand for each one. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's, I'll check chat. I don't think any other chats came up. Well, let's get this painted, and then, oh, it does look like there is one chat message that I missed, or maybe not. All right, let's get this painted real quick, and then we will make some food.
see that there's a really long chat message, so give me 1 second and I'll read it. We still gotta do like, all up here has to be blue. Like I have an entire upstairs that needs to be painted still. But just doing a little bit at a time, you know. And I have to put a second coat on the spot that I missed down there in the corner. Oops. All right, I'm looking at, let me wait until I come in frame. Is this lighting so bad? It's okay. I'm looking at DAT BTC as a way to short BTC. If BTC goes bananas again and goes to 100K, 300K, because if BTC 300K then went to 600K, I would only lose 50% money. I think it's more likely to dump. I don't know. I don't think Bitcoin is going to dump anytime in the near future. I could be wrong. Don't make any financial decisions off of my thoughts, but the last it's been nothing but growth in the last week, 2 weeks. Looking at some of these charts now. It's way, I don't know. I don't mess around with shorting. I don't mess around with any trading or trying to predict the market. I just invest in Ethereum and that's it. Well, and I have half a Bitcoin on BlockFi, but I don't even like having it there because I don't have anything else to do with it, and it earns me like a little bit of interest. All right, let's just take one look around before I get rid of this blue paint to see if there's any blue spots that I missed. Under here, good, yep.
So it's only this back wall, that office, and then this entire front wall, even up to here and into like the loft or whatever it is up there is gonna be blue, but I'm not painting that yet. And I think one of my back rooms is gonna be blue as well, but I'm not gonna paint that yet either. I maybe should turn on a light in here. But I think that's it. How about, I don't know if I showed you guys in the live stream. So I have 3 different colors in my house, this darker gray, this blue, and then this lighter gray right here, which I'm not gonna talk about. But I have this beam right here is kind of like a meeting of all 3 colors. It's the only room where there's all 3 colors in, so it's gray and blue right here, and then the dark gray and the light gray right here. I really like that, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so then next, after lunch, I guess, we'll start painting the lunch. It's probably dinner time now. We'll start painting the white trim, but we'll start back there. Or I guess maybe we should start in the bathroom. There's some spots here, like I did this trim already. I did like 1.5, 2 coats on this stuff down here already, but there's spots I have to touch up on. But we have to do the bathroom because once I get the white trim painted in this bathroom, and we have to paint the closet white. Once I get all the trim done in this bathroom, then this bathroom is done and I can put carpet mats down. And well, I still have to paint this, but that's gonna be another day. And I'm gonna order new blinds for that because these ones are kind of dingy and dirty. But then this room will be done. All right, let's get some food. Yeah, shorting bad, not much to gain, easy to lose a lot. Yeah, there was like with GameStop, that was all made on shorting, but that's like, that guy had to, what was his name? Roaring Kitty, had to promote the hell out of his plan to get all these other people on board to, what was it? Oh, there were a ton of people shorting GameStop saying like, oh, GameStop's gonna go out of business, blah, 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 which I think they're correct in that thinking. So then this Roaring Kitty guy, you probably heard about this, but Roaring Kitty got everyone on board and promoted this like, oh, if everyone buys GameStop, it's gonna cause like a snowball effect because all these shorts are gonna close out because GameStop's price is gonna keep going up because everyone's buying it. So it's gonna cause like an infinite loop. But yeah, I don't do anything with predicting the market anymore. Every time that I have, I predicted the market at the wrong time. Like when I sold Ethereum to buy this house, Ethereum was at like $1,900, $2,000, somewhere around that in like this past March or April. And then there was a crash and it crashed to like $1,500 or something. And I sold at $1,500 because, so even though, I don't remember if at the time I think I did think Ethereum was gonna continue going up, but I didn't know when Ethereum was gonna go up again, and I didn't wanna risk, I really wanted to move where I used to live, and I didn't wanna risk having to wait another couple months and miss out on houses and all this stuff, waiting for Ethereum's price to go back up. So I sold Ethereum during a dip then so that I can buy this house. And then also with coronavirus, I said that I sold at 150 so that I had money for coronavirus. But pretty much the only times I sell, and I sold enough to do like these house renovations and all that, but pretty much the only time I sell is when I need money now to do whatever I want to do. All right, let's dump this paint and then make some burgers. I think like, yeah, many years ago, I used to
try to predict the market like that, and just in very small amounts with the Litecoin that I had. And it was way too much work, and I always lost money. Oh, I think you guys just got a shot of my crotch there. Wash my hands. always end up putting way too much butter when I toast bread, and these are frozen, way too much butter on, and then my buns get really soggy. So I'm gonna try to put only a little bit of butter on. I'm really surprised that you're still here at Future. How many hours have I been streaming? It's gotta be like 2.5 hours at least now. Thank you for being here and keeping me company. I just put the plate, can you see it there? I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I just put the plate on top of the buns just to keep them flat and get a better crispiness, better even crispiness. What spices do I want in my burger? Last time I made burgers, I just mixed this stuff in with it, but I think this time mostly pepper and a little bit of onion. Oh, I also have mushrooms, like canned mushrooms, but I don't really like them that much, to be honest. I just bought them because I don't know why I wanted mushrooms, I guess. I have to be the most variety channel that there is. We got cryptocurrency, we got home renovations, and we got cooking. Never know what you're gonna get from me. Thanks to F. I don't want too much onion, but I don't want too little either. So hopefully that's enough. I'll put a little bit more onion in. This is going to be more like meatloaf, isn't it? That's not a bad idea, actually. But I'm too lazy to look up what type of spices go in meatloaf. and I have to sneeze. Probably the pepper. I'm probably gonna end this live stream after I eat. Not because I want to, but every time that I eat, I always get tired afterwards. And eating just ruins my productivity so much. But I don't want to stop live streaming. I want to continue working and painting. But that's what's likely gonna happen is I'm gonna get tired after I eat and take a nap for like an hour, hour and a half. Well, when I say take a nap, it generally ends up being reading news and watching a couple YouTube videos for like 45 minutes to an hour, and then taking a nap for like 15, 20 minutes. You guys want to see what the inside of my refrigerator looks like? Not really much food, some barbecue sauce and just some condiments, some yogurt, some ricotta cheese, beef stock, fish, oil, butter, protein drinks, yogurt. I have to finish this before it goes bad. This rice is probably bad I have to throw out. There's the mushrooms I was talking about. Pancakes that I made, the burger I made yesterday that I'm not gonna eat because I don't like the mushrooms. Water, milk, some cheese I have to finish. Some turkey I have to make a sandwich for and finish. Eggs, carrots that I have to finish. This is all like, most of my food goes in the freezer and then things get transferred over to my refrigerator to get eaten. So freezer, I just have some butter, some blue frozen things, some fish,
some bread. I have all these frozen things of water. I think I have like 5 of them in my freezer because I thought like power would go out a lot and I needed this stuff to keep my freezer cold, but so that's why I have them in there. Fish bread, a bunch of different meats, some vegetables, and bread. I need to get a new one of these, I want to get a new refrigerator and a new freezer, or a new refrigerator and a new dishwasher that are black stainless steel so that they match this other stuff eventually. I don't think it's too bad. It's only like, I think maybe that's $800 for a new one of those, and this is like maybe $1,000 or something. Oh, my battery's about to die, only 20% battery. I think we have to turn this up too. We'll turn it up just to 9. This thing is like the stupidest thing because you turn it and it doesn't really do anything. Well, now it is, but sometimes I could just be turning it forever and it won't do anything. Gonna change my SNS into Ada because Ada up big. Yeah, I think Ada's gonna drop. It's only just because of the news that it went up higher. But yeah, you also have to take into account, you have to pay capital gains tax or capital loss. It's a tax event every time that you make trades too. So when you have to take that into account when you're thinking about profit and all that. And if a trade makes sense. No, I know tax from. Oh, Ireland doesn't have taxes when you trade cryptocurrencies? That's awesome. I did not know that. One of the reasons I moved to Florida from Pennsylvania is there's no state taxes. So I still have to pay federal taxes to the government, but I don't have to pay any taxes to Florida. Florida has no income tax and no capital gains tax. And the property taxes are crazy low in Florida too. This whole house, I don't know if you saw my house tour video, which is like a bad video, I could have made better. But this house is 5 bedrooms, over 3,200 square feet. I have this gigantic pool in the backyard. I think it's like 1/4 of an acre of property. And taxes, so the first year of taxes, since I'm a new resident, is $3,000 property taxes for the year. And there's a thing called a homestead exemption. So if you're a resident of the place, like if this was a vacation property and I'm only here for like a month out of the year or whatever, I wouldn't get this, but there's a homestead exemption discount, which would bring my taxes down to $2,000 a year in property taxes. But this house, if I had the same house where I used to live in Scranton, it would cost me at least $8,000 a year, $8,000 to $9,000 a year. This might screw with audio, but I want to turn on this fan. I'll just keep it on low. Or I'll put it on high, but move you guys further away, I guess. Can read some news while we're waiting. Oh, those buns look perfect on the Life is Good Without Taxes. Do you, like, what's the tax situation like in Ireland? You have income tax, right? And, like, there are taxes you have to pay, like sales tax or whatever. Just Ireland has that as well, right? But yeah, those buns look awesome. Oh, I was supposed to reboot one of my computers. I can do that from this computer, it's no big deal. Just updating my Ethereum validator before I reboot it. For some reason, like every couple days, I'll just get like a huge block of missed attestations, which cost me like $40 for that to happen.
it seems like that fan is just blowing. It's supposed to be sucking up all the stuff, but it seems like it's just blowing all the stuff that way. Yeah, lots of taxes, mostly on wages and fuel. 21% wages goes up a lot with more money. Oh, so you're like America too, where the richer you are, the more you pay in taxes. Completely unfair. Plus, it gives people like no incentive to make more money, because why make more money if you're just gonna have to pay more taxes, you know? XRP is up a lot too, up to $1.26. I thought I had a video releasing today. I guess it'll come out tomorrow. I don't have, so the only videos I have coming out, I have one that I recorded in like 2014 or something, which is just like a montage video of different watch straps on a watch that I used to wear. It was never published to this channel, it was published to an old channel that I had, and the video got like 40,000 views, and I took it down for some reason, so I'm just republishing it on this channel. I don't think it's going to do as well anymore because that watch is kind of old and everyone knows about it now. But then I made a second video with my new watch, the SPB 197, Seiko SPB 197, like a montage showing like all the different straps on the watch that I have. I probably have like 10 straps that I tested on it. But I'm really happy with that video. I edited it. It took me a long time to edit and find music for and everything, but I don't have any vlogs or anything coming out. I've been kind of lazy about recording videos. I forgot my phone was only on 20% battery. All right, 14%. There's seriously not a better shaped, I've never made a better shaped, better looking burger in all my life. That's some good stuff. Look at that. Oh, good. My 2 pieces of Swiss cheese that I have left over can go on my turkey sandwich. And I'm probably the only one who cuts their burgers in half to eat them. And the only person who doesn't put ketchup or mustard or any of that on his burgers. F burgers. A little bit well done, but that's okay. That's actually how I like them. My ex-girlfriend's father, oh, we could turn this off now. My ex-girlfriend's father would make his burgers, like, only put them on the barbecue for like a minute and they'd be red and bloody on the inside. And I need to learn to chew more before I swallow. It's a big problem with me. But just the right amount of onion is coming through on that. Awesome. Is it like rude or disgusting or whatever for me to eat on camera? I feel like I shouldn't be eating on camera. So if it's like not something enjoyable to watch, I'm just gonna end this live stream now and eat, and maybe I'll come back later to paint the rest of the trim tonight, come back on live, or maybe I'll just do the rest of the trim myself. So this is on Zero Hedge. Rhode Island Teachers Union sues mother for daring to ask to see her kindergartner's curriculum. There was a lawsuit in Florida recently where the schools were showing their kids a bunch of like perverted sex books, like actual graphic images of adults having sex. And the schools, or the teachers sued the schools to have access to see these books. And the schools wouldn't release them, and there was like a huge lawsuit just to get parents to see what type of books they're showing in their schools, and that they're showing pornography in their schools to kids. It's why government makes the worst education, because they pretty much indoctrinate your kids at a young age, just teach them whatever. And like me as a kid, I didn't pay attention to anything in school, so I don't think what I learned as a kid really affected me growing up. But that's all that the governments are trying to do with their schools now, is indoctrinate kids and teach them about how white people oppress black people and all this stuff. The only way out of it is to homeschool and start building your own schools, or not even like build your own schools, but have like community schools, like have all the kids in your neighborhood come over to your house to learn
That would be kind of an idea, like have all the kids come over to my house to learn math, have all the kids go over to my neighbor's house to learn reading. Uh, I guess it kind of makes it hard when you have kids of different ages in the neighborhood. Because I can't have all the kids come over here and teach them all one, like, third grade math. Teach them how to stake up. They're gonna need money first. My one neighbor here, he's 14 years old. He does the yard work at my house and helps me with some other chores around the house. When I first moved here, I was talking to him and he was telling me about how they don't teach him like what he needs to learn in school, and how they try to teach him like all this critical race theory and all this like weird stuff in school. And he was like concerned about, hey, Ikram Sadiq, I'm just ending the live stream in maybe like 10 minutes after I finish eating. I've been on here for, I don't even know how long. Three hours now. I wish I had a job back in 2013, put all my money in a BTC and hadn't much. But I was telling him, in order to run your business or have relationships with people, all you have to focus on is providing value to the other person. So as long as you provide more value than your coworkers, then if you provide more value to the company and to your boss or whatever, you're gonna have job security and move up in there. If you run your own business, you have to provide value to your customers, and the more value that you provide to your customers, the more job security that you'll have and the more customers that you'll get, because those customers are going to tell other people about you when their friends need work done or whatever. A lot of stuff, like when you look at Jeff Bezos with Amazon, or the people that make PayPal and eBay and all that stuff, these are websites where they were able to provide value to a wider audience. So Amazon was able to provide, I don't know if, is Amazon in Ireland? Is Amazon outside of the United States? But they were able to provide more value to people than Walmart can in the United States. So they were able to grab a huge market share of customers and everything like that. Amazon is big in the UK. Oh, are you from the UK? But yeah, that's what I think. That's just my thoughts or whatever. Is just try to provide value to people, and you'll do okay. And it doesn't matter, like there's people that have. It doesn't matter what type of job you have. You don't need to go to college to have a crazy computer science degree or doctorate degree or lawyer degree. There's a lot of people that run like lawn care businesses or pool maintenance businesses, and they have a ton of clients and they make good money just taking care of people's lawns and pools and all that. Local businesses like the guy that did my tile, uh, there's there's markets for people that need home renovations and all that. You don't need a degree to install tile, you know. Simple words, but always a good reminder. Thank you. That's Stefan Molyneux taught me that. And even in your relationships, if you provide value to your spouse, like emotional support or financial or whatever, they're not going to leave you because you're providing value to them and you're being good to them, or even just like having fun together and all that stuff. What's a good read to get into crypto? Depends what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish. I don't even know where to start. Like, I read the news and just go. When I first got involved in cryptocurrency, I read the news, I read the white papers, I read like all the technical aspects. I read Reddit, I read Twitter. If you look at what like Vitalik or what anyone involved in cryptocurrency says, posts on Twitter, you'll learn a lot just from reading what they write. And also, if you go on Twitter and see what like the developers are doing and read on GitHub, you'll be able to predict the markets better because you'll be able to know the future of Ethereum if you see the direction that all the developers are going to go. And then you can make up your own mind, like, all right, this stuff is really bad. Like if the developers of Ethereum start trying to get support for something that's really bad for Ethereum, I'm like, all right, well, I have to get out of Ethereum and find somewhere else. Like, it'll give you clues into if Ethereum's going to be a good investment or Bitcoin's going to be a good investment or whatever. There's a book that Andreas Antonopoulos wrote called Mastering Bitcoin. I think there's some like low-level stuff, and then there's some like I always get confused, high level and low level. Apparently low level means more technical and high level means lower. But it starts off with like basic introduction to Bitcoin, and then teaches you more of the complex aspects of it. I think he was working on a book, Mastering Ethereum, too. I don't know if that was ever published or not. But just like join the communities and subreddits and read like everything that these cryptocurrencies, at least like the ones that I look into, they publish everything. There's blogs and documents that they write and all that stuff. So just a ton of research. I'm really surprised that I have people coming in here asking about cryptocurrency because I don't think I post that many cryptocurrency videos. I'll show you guys how much money I made staking Ethereum. So I have 22 validators, which is $2.4 million staked, $2.376 million. I made $84,642.97 at current prices today in profits from staking Ethereum. Just today, Ethereum must have just skyrocketed the price. Or no, it's at $32.55. I must have had a proposal. So today I made $394.36. In the last week, $2,700.74. In the last month, $12,000. $12,111.27. And of course, I have to pay taxes on that, so like, that month, $12,000 in the month, it would probably end up being like $8,000 or something I'll get for that. And then my BlockFi account, I think I only make like $150 a month for like, I probably have like $90,000 in BlockFi. But since they lowered their rates, since they lowered their interest rates, I'm only making like $150 a month. I think even less than that now. I used to make like $600 a month, $700 a month when their interest rates were higher. All right, I'm ending this live stream, and I'll give you guys one more minute. So at 7 o'clock Eastern time, I'm going to end this live stream. So if you have anything else you want to say, type it in chat. But thank you guys so much for coming and joining and spending time with me while I just like cooked and painted my house and kept me company and everything. How's the house renovation going? I guess we can go through like a lot. I don't remember what I did, what my last video is up to, and I don't have any other videos recorded, but we touched up on, thanks for the article, you're welcome, Future. We did some more painting of the blue stuff around here, but all the floors done. I got new carpet, or a new rug. Laundry room is done. This room is done, other than I have to paint the ceiling because it's just spackle. Oh yeah, I forgot. I still have to touch up that, but that's with white paint. Bathroom, all the tiles laid. They put the wrong grout color in there, but I didn't bother them to redo it. I have to paint the closet white and paint all the trim. And then this has to get changed too, this tile, because it doesn't match at all. But that might come at a different day. Kitchen, they're installing the backsplash. The tile guys got COVID, so they're not doing the backsplash work, but that's going to be done sometime next week or something like that. Hopefully my battery's not about to die. I have to paint the inside of this closet, which just holds like my pots and pans in there. But then after this backsplash is done, then I'll decide what color to paint all this stuff, and then paint the cabinets. But I'm gonna paint the bathroom cabinet first, just to get a feel for it, before painting the major kitchen cabinets. So just do like a little cabinetness at a time. All this electrical work, new lighting and whatever has to be installed. We painted this today, the inside of these windows. But yeah, I still have to do all this trim. And then I'm painting the ceiling in my office, but these ceilings I'm not painting yet because when the electrician comes, he has to remove all these lights. So we're probably gonna have to patch the ceiling anyway. But that's it. Then upstairs, I mean, you're not gonna see because of that, but there's some painting done. But we're working our way. I think my neighbor's gonna come here sometime during the week to help me paint stuff, but I still have to order the rubber tiles because this is gonna be my home gym. Rubber tiles so that I can put my treadmill in and start working on getting my stuff together for the gym. And then my office, I want to get recessed lights put in here, but I still have to wait for an electrician to do that. But I can set up my desks now. I have a long one going right here, and an L-shaped one going right here. And then I have a 18U server rack that's gonna go in the corner right here. I'm not gonna bring down all my computers and everything because, I'm sorry if there's crazy echo in here. Oh, that's the other thing. All these, I have to order like 20 something of these acoustic panels for these walls. But I'm not gonna bring all my computers down in here because my Ethereum validator has to stay online 24/7. And when the electrician turns off the electricity to install these lights, that's gonna turn off my internet and Ethereum validator and everything because they have to turn off the electricity for this room. So that's what's going on with all the house stuff. And I got a Roborock S7. All right, put the camera down. All right, that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I'm not sure if I got more work done with you guys here than I would have by myself, but it definitely was more enjoyable doing the work with you guys here. So, all right, thank you, take care, and goodbye.